Podcast. Are we saying podcast?
Welcome back to Fanboys and a Filthy Casual. This is Dennis.
This is Lewis.
This is Harold.
Hey guys, how are we doing?
It's hot, dude.
It is quite
It's so hot. Not just in the cave, but like just in general. I look toasty on the video, and Harold's cool because we're indoors and with sunglasses on.
It's still hot, dude.
What a look, dude. That's a choice.
Yeah, and that's the problem is that we're stuck in this really tiny cave, and there's air conditioning, but it would like, dude.
No, but I'm honestly, I know it's already our second episode, but I'm so happy to be back in the cave, dude. Like the lighting's nice. It's fresh coat of paint. Looks good, dude. Looks good.
I like it. But before we do that, welcome back to our listeners who are actually like watching on YouTube.
Hey,
I think we click record for both of them, right?
I don't know. That one time we thought we were recording and we're like, maybe not.
Hey, this is why we get paid the less than 0.1%
like
cents.
Every centavo that we make.
We're eventually going to be able to afford a taco, bro.
No, I don't think we can, dude.
I honestly get a little hype whenever I hear the little ad at the beginning of the Spotify. Like, oh yes,
Yeah.
we're so close,
We can
guys.
almost get the free radishes. Guys. Like you can pay for that plastic bag on the outside. That's about it right there at this point.
I do want them tacos. Okay, sorry. Before we hop into our hot summer conversation, I believe Harold had some poopery. I have a little bit of poopery as well. What? I'm not allowed to have poopery as well.
Mine's like
Okay, look, just
So
the way
dismissive, Harold.
the way you
I know
were-
it's hot. It's hot, Dennis. It's hot.
and we have video proof of the way you're.
wait, I did do.
He's like, oh damn.
He's like,
Well.
it's like this is my episode.
Actually, no, you don't, Dennis. You thought you had
This is an
poopery.
Harold episode. No, because mine's not really poopery. Mine's kind of a game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
go for it, then.
I'll start with a quick poopery. As you may or may not know, a certain person in my life went to New York, and she got to watch the Book of Mormon. You know me; I'm very conservative. Not in that way. Like we're not a political
podcast.
but even though she's already like a young lady, I'm still like. Oh, and
Heavens to
Your pearls. Clutch those pearls.
what? Think about the kids, And so, she was able to watch, Book of Mormon, which, I think I've only allowed her to watch. I'm pretty sure she's on TikTok, so she's seen episodes and all those things. But at least me knowing, like me, letting her do it, I've not allowed her to watch South Park, even though she's been wanting, except for a couple episodes. Like, Faith Plus One was one of the episodes that I think those are safe episodes. So my reasoning is now that her aunt brought her to a Book of Mormon, like how bad can it be? So I decided to show her South Park, the movie, bigger, longer, and I was like, it can't be that bad. I was like, ooh, I forgot just how I was so like, oh my stars and garters, like every so often it's like, oh my god, I forgot how again, language not bad, but every so often, especially when Saddam Hussein and Satan are together.
God, dude.
Hey guy,
The visuals are slightly.
Hey, big guy.
I'm like, okay, so yeah, Lou, I mean, you and I kind of have had this conversation. Our experience with our children are different because you have a boy and I have a girl, and what was the first time you allowed your child to watch all those terrible like
Sinful South Park episodes. You know what, dude? It's so funny bringing it back because there was a summer a few summers ago where I don't know what it is about social media or if it's just that age where South Park is reintroduced to these kids. I don't know. I I got a kick out of it. I know it's gender roles and all that good stuff, but like I was laughing around with him. But the moment his mom, my wife, walked in, it's like, oh, gotta turn it off, because like she was just disgusted, and she's like, babe, you cannot watch this with your son. Like, I don't care if he's 16 or however old he was at the time. It's like, this is not appropriate. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it is a little cringe. It is gonna odd. Not, I don't know, maybe not cringe, but it was odd. It was. I don't think I've had a chance to watch the movie with him. We watched the premiere episode from like a few seasons ago. I unfortunately can't recall what episode it was, but yeah, it was funny. It was good. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And like, I want to hear your thoughts about how the movie went, because it's a 30-year-old movie now, 20-year-old movie. 90. It came out 98.
99.
We were still in high school, or I was still in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, 21-year.
that's insane, dude. That movie can go out for drinks now, I guess.
Here's the funny part is that, you know, when they would do the Uncle Ever part, I was like, I'm good. You know, when Kyle's mom was a bee, I was good. But it was moments like chef, or like you know, like chef. What's the C word? I was like, and then the fact that at the very, very end, Stan actually comes face to face and finds it, and I'm like, that's gonna be conversation at a certain point.
Oh my
Also,
goodness.
it's been like 25 years. I still haven't found it. Anyways, let's go to what we're talking about. The scene.
yeah.
I'm talking about we haven't found the scene.
Yeah.
See. So, but yeah, that's my poopery. You know, but it's funny. I think I'd be more comfortable allowing her to watch what Kyle, not Kyle, where he tricks his enemy to
Eating
eat his parent. Yeah, Scott Tenorman. I think I'd be more comfortable, and that's the weird part. That's the whole conservative. There's certain things that
that you don't. Not that you don't care,
but I'm like, cussing. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Murdering thing. That's fine. And then like, oh, heavens to Betsy.
But also,
it's sexual.
you know,
No.
I'm like, as old as I am, I still can't watch things like that, like a scene like that when like. If something like that comes up with my parents, I'm still like, ugh. And we are all adults. Like, I'll never forget one year at our family Thanksgiving, the opening of Bridesmaids is.
Oh my God!
Kristen Wiig and John Hamm going at it,
and it's not even. There's not even any
there's
nudity.
no preface. There's no nudity.
Yeah.
and but there's like lots of thrusting.
Yes,
and the movie
John Hamm.
The movie starts with that, and we're like gathered as a family. And
Okay, that's a good one. Lou, how about you? What? I have one. So if you
I have one too.
Okay,
I have one
you
too.
want to go first?
Sure. Mine was the Borat scene, or the scene in Borat when the fat guy was chasing him naked in the hall.
In the
It
conference
was
room?
literally a Christmas, like it was Christmas at our old apartment, and we were watching it, and we had friends, family over, not friends, family, and Nene like, oh my God, we totally forgot that was in there, and it was like fast forward.
See, the funny part is both of yours is comedies. Mine was like, it's a mine
Debbie
was
Does Dallas.
mine was a what do you call it? It's actually an Academy Award winning movie and everything.
The piano.
No, I watched I watched Forrest Gump, and I was
Which part? Wait.
remember the part
Oh,
where.
Sorry.
Like, at the very beginning, where the mom needs
Your
needs
mother really
I'm like, oh my God.
Your mother really sure loves your education.
And then he starts imitating it. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Oh my God.
Well, I'll counterpoint to.
I didn't know we were all conservative like that, by the way.
No, just as adults, this is weird, right? But like the counterpoint to your Book of Mormon thing is the Book of Mormon, you know, being the musical that it is, there's never, if I can remember correctly, there wasn't a lot of visually like offensive parts of that movie. It was all like songs and jokes and everything. That's the part where you're like, oh my God, this is an adult musical.
Yeah.
But like visually, there was nobody hanging dong. There could have been. You know, they were in wherever they were. There could have been a guy named Hang Dong, but there wasn't. They didn't go for the easy route that I would have done. But yeah, it would it would be like such an easy avenue to go from that into South Park. But yeah, the whole second part of South Park being like in the movie itself, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's
a lot. Oh,
just don't let her watch Team America because
real quick. Weird,
Oh, really? You don't think Team
weird,
America?
weird transition here.
Team America.
Maybe I'm imagining it from like a 20-year-old perspective. You're right. I haven't seen that in years, literally since we were in
I haven't
college. So
seen it in like 10 years, and there's still like that one scene where I'm like, yeah, no one should ever. No person.
never mind.
should
You're
just
right.
watch
I
this
remember
movie.
now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go
Okay,
ahead.
weird transition because you used the word American. You know what?
Whoa.
Have you played? Both of you have played a Marvel. I think it's Rivals, the shooting
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
have you heard
I
of
hate
it?
where this transition is going.
Do you know what
I know where you're going with this.
You do?
What am I
The,
missing?
the summer skins, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So they did summer.
Harold, come on, man. I thought you were the
I haven't
gamer.
played Marvel Rivals in like months.
Yeah, so they did summer skins.
Uh-huh.
If you remember, when I was growing up, when I was like,
You were a
the
wee lad.
one of the greatest comic books was X-Men decided to
swimsuit
do
issue?
the swimsuit issue. I was like, oh my gosh! I was like,
Psylocke, what?
like.
Actually, Psylocke's already like.
No,
what-
Psylocke was
Psylocke's
great. that one was great. And it was hilarious. But they actually did one, and so that it's not gratuitous, they decided so that they were going to do summer skins for both the males and females. They had to adjust Captain America's because of.
He was saluting.
He was not just.
No, the jiggle effects were in full. Full. Yeah.
And it turns out Captain America's super soldier all over the place. Okay. And I was like, it's funny. Like I read about it, and then I was going through reels, and then you just all of a sudden see Captain America turning around, and go hello, like almost, and we're like. Oh, that's why they.
Oh, yeah, that's why-
That's why they just did.
That's where they put the flagpole. Okay, I see.
Like remember when DOA or had those like
Wow.
the volleyball
Deep cut. Yes.
yeah.
The volleyball game.
Yeah, this had nothing to do. It had nothing, or the DOA it had nothing to this, dude. They were like somebody out there was like, how can I make it more majestic?
How many more pixels can I add to this?
And how can it wiggle?
We are gonna push the engine of every console out there.
I haven't chosen.
Come on,
We're
PS5.
gonna switch to the static.
I haven't changed. I haven't picked my summer game yet. It's time for me to get back in Rivals.
Sounds like it's time to get to competitive mode, baby. Yeah, dude, it's hilarious how that comes up because you're right. Like, summer's always about video games and like how all these kids just staying home and doing what they can. And you're right. I love Marvel Rivals because it's fun in a way. Like I try to play when it's not like too competitive. Like I think the kids call it sweats. So I play like at 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning when I know kids are either at school or asleep during the summer. And it doesn't get too competitive, but yeah, it's unfortunately like you play more enough, your phone picks up on what you're playing, and then the next thing you see in your algorithm is here's Steve Rogers. I'm like, oh, hello. It's like, oh my god, dude. Like I thought Emma Frost was gratuitous. I'm like, oh no, this is gratuitous. As a male American, I'm offended. It's like, come on, developers, relax, everyone. Jeez, take a cold shower, everyone.
Yeah, he needed a cold shower. Okay, that's my
Speaking of hot summers.
That's great.
Okay, so speaking as Lewis, nice segue, Lewis.
Hey.
Speaking of hot summers, turns out according to Harold, somebody's having one of the hotter summers that in a while. So take it away, hot bod Harold.
What the hell?
HBH. Baby.
HBH. Oh, I like that. It's not HBK, baby.
Why about the baby? I was like,
I don't know, baby.
It's hot, dude.
okay, I see. That's good. We have, certain people own the years, and occasionally you'd be like, yeah, maybe Tom Hanks owned 1994, or not. Jim Carrey owned 1994 with all the Dumb and Dumber and The Mask and Ace Ventura. That kind of year, you can have those kind of years, and then you have like people who just randomly come out of nowhere and have a summer kind of like Senior Karl Urban is
There you
having
go.
this year. So we've been fans, or we've been following the TV show.
I love the fact that he went with Senor Carl.
I know.
I had to because he's
Urban.
He's Senor Carlitos
yeah.
Urbanos.
Also, he's like that guy. He's the guy like the guy who plays Boba Fett. He's very ambiguously raced.
Yeah, like you never know. Is he New Zealand? Is he English? I
His
don't know.
nationality
He's
is-
American. Sure.
His nationality is whatever needs.
Yeah, whatever that whatever that scene needs to be.
Yeah.
Is he Asgardian? Sure, why not?
Yeah. And then so we've
Wait, I'm so confused with it. Hold on. Are we talking about what's the name again? Pedro Pascual is
They could be the
is
same guy.
ambiguously
no, but Karl Urban is always like, does he have an accent? No, he doesn't have an accent. Oh, it's pretty good. And then you talk to him, it's like, oh, he's got an accent.
Yeah.
So Billy the Butcher. I was like saying, we've been fans and we've talked about these series, The Boys, ever since its inception a few years ago. Lewis here has been a really big fan of it. And just recently, they wrapped up this whole show. And as somebody who's been a big fan of it from the whole time, Lou, I'd love to get your opinion on the final season.
Okay, so yeah, Summer of Karl Urban started with the Boys series finale. I had high hopes, and I was watching it week by week, and unfortunately, it kind of fizzled. It's not as bad as I'm going to be that guy, but not as bad as a Game of Thrones series finale, and not quite as. I don't know what the reverse of memorable is as other shows, but yeah, it didn't quite land the landing for me. So I would, it was good. It was good. There were a lot of I think that's a problem with a show with, what was it, 4 or 5 seasons long. There's lots of threads that they show or they plot out, and and you're forced to wrap it up in 8 episodes, even though each episode is an hour long. So yeah, I was hoping it was gonna be better. There were some fun moments, but yeah, I don't think it had the ending that I was quite expecting. Still a good show. I mean, it's not as good. The peak, I feel, was the first few seasons. It's nothing like the comic book. I know we have a lot of fans that read comic books as well. It's nothing like the comic books if you haven't read it or whatnot. So it does take a life of its own. So don't read the comic books thinking this is how the show's gonna end. It was not. So yeah, dude. I mean, still watch it. For the sake of I'm a completionist, I guess, in that sense. But yeah, not the greatest ending, unfortunately. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that kind of side that you're talking about. After the first season, it's
Yeah.
and I think it really was because I was a huge fan of the comic book, so I think it would have. I think in a alternate version of this reality, it would have been interesting for me to watch it. I mean, there were some moments, still to this day, every so often, every time you talk about it, the only thing I can think of is it the Deep and the
Yes.
and the whale that whale
That exploded?
Yeah, that one. At that point, I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
This is gratuitous. All right. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, and not to take anything away from, funnily enough, Karl Urban acted his butt off the whole series, and Anthony Starr, who I think, for the deep cut TV guys, it's oh, he was great in Banshee and this show, which I haven't seen. But this was his coming out role, the last 5 seasons as Homelander. He's a discovery. I can't wait to see what he does in the future. But yeah, dude, I mean, I wish it ended well or ended better. But I guess they're still kind of fishing that well, though, because there's a spinoff with Soldier Boy.
That high school one right
There
now,
was,
right?
and funnily enough, they didn't see that's the part. Spoilers for the boys. Gen V is their high school spinoff or college spinoff of the boys, and they introduced Marie Moreau, who's supposed to be this. She's like a bloodbender, basically, for lack of a better term. And she was introduced as she's gonna be this Earth. She's supposed to be the guy or the girl who could possibly go toe to toe with Homelander, and she does nothing in the series. So I'm like, oh, dude, why would you set up literally 2 seasons of Marie Moreau's story, propping her up to be the next big thing, and all she does in the series is help. I mean, it's admirable. Help escort some kidnapped supers away. So I'm like, oh, that's it? Come on, man. She was supposed to be able to bloodbend him or maybe do something crazy like that, but no. Series, unfortunately, a little behind the scenes was canceled, I guess, so they weren't going to go forward with that. But they did I guess they greenlit Soldier Boys spinoff, which I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, it's one of those I don't know if they burned that bridge, because again, the series didn't quite end how well I wanted it to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
H?
I have one quick point. I don't think Anthony Starr is ever gonna get anything
Yeah.
That's gonna get him out of that shadow.
You don't think so? I know.
I was just gonna ask that same question.
That role, he is forever linked to that role.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
no
yeah.
matter what his face, when you see his face on no matter what it's gonna be, you're gonna be like, he's probably
Homelander.
gonna murder somebody right now.
Yeah,
Or like some
exactly.
laser's gonna come out of his
Yeah.
eyes. He might say something slightly racist, but not really, because they're trying to be like, well, he's not.
He's like the next George McFly. Like,
Yeah, he just looks creepy as freak.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, but that role is gonna define him for the rest of his career.
True.
Like-
So yeah.
I really like you know, as much as I love William Shatner, you can't separate William Shatner from, you know, Captain Kirk.
gotcha.
And I think he's gone to that level of pop culture of notoriety.
Notoriety. Yeah, there you go.
I was, gonna say,
Hippopotamus.
I was like the notorious, but like, you know, it's just the role he's never gonna escape. And I feel bad because the dude can really act.
Yeah,
like there's
yeah,
parts
yeah.
in the thing where you're like, oh man, you really feel for Homelander.
Yeah,
And then you're like,
yeah.
oh, he's the worst person. He's the crazy. And then he comes back and you're like, dude, he's so funny. And then you're like, look at the range of this guy. And then now it's like, what is he gonna play next that you can be like, you can, you know, generally say that's not.
Yeah. That's not Homelander. Yeah.
It's Anthony Starr doing his thing. Also, not having an H in your name makes me want to punch you.
Anthony. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that. Okay.
It's Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony.
He's like Anthony Hardaway.
Do you actually pronounce Anthony? Anthony?
Anthony.
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 It's Anthony.
Anthony.
But also, but my thoughts on this series, the last season, it started off just fine. I think it's the same thing with the show itself. It starts out great, and then I don't even remember the last time the show was on.
Oh, I know.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, unfortunately, like Starlight's face changes like every other thing. And it's because of her sickness. And you're like, everyone was questioning her and all that kind of thing. And you're like, dude, leave the girl alone. But then now that they're like focusing on that thing, it could not help me. Like, I couldn't help but, you know, notice it every time she'd show up on the thing. And then it was like, you know, take all of these things. There's a long break. How are we supposed to remember what happened in the last season? It's been years.
Yeah.
And then I even watched the recap, and I was like, dude, I don't remember anything from
still
2
watching
seasons ago. I go, that happened?
Yeah.
I go, that guy cut his leg off? When did that happen? And I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
He's like, is A-Train still beefing with that guy?
Yeah, I
I
was
thought
like-
we were over this.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I was like, are A-Train in the deep? Are you? I don't remember where we're at in this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, Noir is not. He's another dude. And I was like, I can't remember.
Yeah. So it's a weird swan song. I'm glad it kind of ended in scheme of things, but just because some things are not meant to last for as long as it had to. But good set pieces, great interesting stories. But yeah, I think unfortunately kind of fizzled. But I mean, still worth it, I guess, if you're a comic fan or if you're a completionist, just to kind of have it in the background, that type thing, I guess. So, but yeah, so that's how the summer of Urban began. We'll segue into another big project, not quite as big, or actually no, it's pretty big, especially for us 90s kids. Karl Urban is also Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2 that came out a few months ago. Now, off the bat, I'm going to ask you guys, because this casting Karl Urban as Johnny Cage from last year, didn't come without its controversies. So you guys, we all played Mortal Kombat back in the 90s, back when it was still a cabin in the arcade. When they announced it, what were you guys' thoughts of, again, Karl Urban, fanboy, dork, guy. But yeah, what do we think about that, dude?
For me, if I remember it right, they actually. It's a good thing that they just didn't say Johnny Cage. I do remember hearing that it was supposed to be a different version of Johnny Cage.
Okay.
He's supposed to be a washed up version of Johnny Cage, which since we're talking about the movie anyway, it actually made perfect sense. Like. There were some scenes there, especially at the beginning, where, they had to do the, what his movies looked like and everything. It was like, it made perfect sense. I got to admit, I was kind of, I wasn't poo-pooing just because I could see him being a washed up Johnny Cage, so I think that was the saving grace for me.
That's a good point. I do believe the fact that they made him be the, has-been Johnny Cage, where it was like, instead of like in his prime Johnny
Right,
Cage.
yeah.
That's a good move because you believed that Karl Urban, as old as he is, not exactly a spring chicken, but at the same time, not quite too old. So you would have fans at a comic convention, but at the same time, no one's like banging on the door for you to star in the next thing.
Yeah.
But he would still be young enough to still have some of the skills. I mean, obviously, from what we watched, maybe not all the skills. Maybe he'll try harder on the
some of the cuts
over there,
Yeah, some of the cuts that like the stun double was like, oh, that's obviously not him. I was like,
it reminded me of the grandpa in Three Ninjas. Like, every time the grandpa had to do like backflips and stuff, I'd be like, that's not Victor Wong. It's like, who's that guy?
Like, that's a white man.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is a short Asian guy. Like Ki Hui Kwan is doing this thing just for laughs and giggles. But then you have Karl Urban, who really brought up, I think, the status of the movie itself, because everybody else like around it, nobody knew who.
I had no idea who that.
I still have no
cast was.
The only person I knew. Hold on. Nope, nobody. I got nothing. Even after the movie, I was like, Katana was there. Oh, the girl that played Jade. She's like a model or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Small roles, I think. Yeah, Jade. The only other person I knew was Scorpion, and even in this movie, he was in a much smaller role than the first one. Because I honestly like, I get getting him back. I can't remember his name. Hanada, I think. Back makes sense Sonata. Because Sonata, because. Yeah, he's one of the bigger names, and he was part of the opening scene of the first Mortal Kombat was incredible, and he played his part incredibly well in that one. But
he disappears,
and then he disappears for the whole movie, and then he comes back at the end. The same thing in this one, funnily enough, is because it's like you have this whole build up, and it's like, oh, he's gonna be in the end. I was like, okay, cool. So, but yeah, you're right. Not a lot of great big names except for Karl Urban, and again, I think just like a lot of the other movies of the summer, they were relying on the name. Like, here's Mortal Kombat, the game that you guys loved and grew up with. It's now, we're back in the theater. So, yeah. So, the summer of Karl Urban continued in theaters this time around.
What do you think of it? Like, I know we're not going to do a full review of it, but, what did you think of, knowing that Street Fighter is coming up? Which,
that's right.
I'm actually a little bit more hyped up about.
Yeah.
Well, we've always been more Street Fighter than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So. Mortal Kombat was a little more edgelord for those type of guys back in high school. Anyway, I liked it. I genuinely liked the movie. A lot of good action. Again, if you don't think about it too much, I know we use the cliche already of like turning off your brain and watching these type of movies, but this is definitely one of those, because it's like if you try to follow it, it feels like it tries too hard to get from point A to B to C, but at the same time, you're not there for like you're not there for like Oscar winning cinematography or screenplay. But yeah, it was fun, dude. Like, it's the kind of thing like I'm looking forward to seeing it streaming, so I can just like the first Mortal Kombat, I love to watch it, show it to my kids. Funnily enough, I did watch this by myself as a treat. But yeah, I think it's the type of thing that it might be one of those, like, I know you're conservative, Dennis, but you can watch it with the kid without feeling too weird.
Killing is fun. Yeah.
Again, we talked about this.
Killing, fine.
Murder to a hat fan, sure. That's fine.
True crime documentaries,
not a problem.
Yeah, until the R word comes in. And like, whoa.
Looking for the C word. No, turning this off.
I'm with you. Like, was it a good movie? I don't think so.
Yeah. I actually think He-Man was better, but that's just me. Go ahead.
But what do you call this? That was the thing. At the end of the whole thing, I thought to myself, did I enjoy that? I actually did. Yeah. That was actually fun.
Okay, cool.
Is it something that I'd go back to and like rewatch over and over again? No. It was fun. I actually I was surprised that the main character from the first movie.
Oh yeah, dude,
died. Like,
right?
Got nerfed pretty hard.
Right?
I loved it.
That was hilarious. Wasn't that, okay? Sorry, tangent. Was that not the guy that we saw at at that Deadpool event? Okay, that was.
That's the one where we're like, how come everyone's like,
why is everybody
going around that guy?
I get it. He's tall and handsome, whatever, dude.
And then he ends up being the main villain of Cobra Kai.
That's right. In the last season, I can't remember his name, but yeah,
Cole Young. No, in the thing, Lewis 10.
Yeah.
He has the same name as you.
Oh, why?
And you have the same, you are 10.
Yeah, but the moment that happened, I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's when you know there's no,
Jax is dead, right? Because
I would like to believe so. If not,
That was a rough way to go, too.
like I'm trying to figure out who are they gonna bring in for if there's a third part. Like who else are they gonna bring in for fighters? Because man, they killed
Striker.
Kung Lao, I guess, is coming back. I guess,
I
but
think they're all just going to be zombied versions where you can come back and like, bring them back to life from the afterworld.
Okay.
I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. The fight scenes were actually, they look like they're in the video game. That was kinda
Yes,
cool.
dude. Yes.
My friend who watched it with me, she was like, "It's so violent." I go, "We're watching Mortal Kombat."
It's in the name.
it has a K in it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you agreed to watch this with me, but okay. And the fighting was good. There was no storyline that we can really care for. Kitana was really cool. And it was never with the whole thing. Like I remember the first time I watched the original Mortal Kombat in the heart of Mortal Kombat, like when it first came out and you were like, oh man, Mortal Kombat. We were like, when Reptile came out, we're like, oh dang, Reptile.
yeah.
There's none of that here. But it was still like kind of fun.
Yeah. I agree.
So at this point, I don't remember any of the characters past Mortal Kombat 3. So like when Baraka came
There's
out, I was like-
robots.
yeah, there's
Eventually, I think.
there's a lot of noobs and cybots.
Yes.
There's a lot of smoke, but apparently those guys weren't smoke. I don't know, man. It's confusing.
The only thing I'm kind of speaking of confusing, my feelings towards one character kind of like changed. Like the fact that Kano was I cheered for Kano.
Yeah.
Like
He was like the best part of the first one.
yeah, but he was a bad guy. Like
Yeah.
like I never liked Kano. Even the first one, he was a bad guy. Like the fact that he had not really, but a change of heart.
Yeah.
I'm like, yay.
Yeah. I like this guy.
Character growth.
I'm glad they brought him back from the dead.
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, how come he could be brought back to the dead
the
and the
only
other
one.
guy's a zombie? Like, come on, guys.
Because he has a hat. And,
Gotcha.
it's hard to bring hats into the underworld.
Yes, apparently, dude.
Kung Lao can be.
Yeah, speaking of that fight between Kung Lao and Liu Kang
Oh yeah,
was
actually fun.
actually really good.
I was gonna say that might be the price of admission for that one because that was like you were saying, Harold. Like it was straight out of the video game. It was the portal stage.
That realm. That was
Yeah,
good.
dude,
Like,
that was so
overall,
clean.
Like we've seen, the original Mortal Kombat 2, and then the first Mortal Kombat. That might have been the best fighting scene of any of the Mortal Kombat movies.
Well, okay.
Yes, I would agree. Like straight up, like
I'd
fight
say
scene.
the only
Yeah.
one that was comparable would be Scorpion versus
Johnny Cage.
Cage.
That was a good one actually.
Yeah, but actually, dude, I rewatched that like a few months ago or a year or so ago.
Did you? But actually, and
I
put
think-
your glasses back, bro.
Yeah, not actually. But no, like I think it is one of those. Like, it was intense, but it's like, oh, it wasn't as great as I remembered. Because but yeah, I think this one's definitely like up there though. Yeah. So
You're saying
speaking
it
of
wasn't
which,
as
like,
long as you remember.
no, it was not. It was quicker than I imagined, and it was cold.
But going back to Karl Urban Summer, he really did not have like he had a moment at the end where he actually like did something.
Yeah.
but it was not. He got his ass kicked pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was getting
basically for
destroyed the
80% of the
whole time.
movie.
Like I was waiting for the moment where something in him was gonna change.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he's
He
gonna
got
be
to
like
do the kick.
No.
He got to
yeah.
do the splits, the ball punch.
Yeah, nothing else. That was it. I was like,
He
okay.
didn't get to lob his fireball. That would have been cool.
I don't think he could like lift his leg that high.
Lift his knee that high, dude. It's not hitting that leg. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, the summer, good movies, I guess.
Unless there's something else we're talking about. Did I ever tell you my summer of Mortal Kombat where I was a god in the Philippines?
No. Like Shao Kahn God or like Chinook?
So if you, Lou, I don't know if you know that, but Harold knows that every summer in high school I would always travel back to the Philippines.
Oh,
stay there.
okay.
And the only thing I would do because I didn't really have a lot of like cousins or like relatives that I could hang out with. Like every single day was pretty much going to like the Mega Ball. So so I would go to the the arcade and just hang out there, right? And so the summer, one summer, like I think I forget when it was, but when did Mortal Kombat come out?
The
Game or
The game, the arcade.
1992, 1993.
So the summer of '92 was I went back and I had learned how to play Mortal Kombat, right?
Okay.
And so I was here. In
Okay,
America.
okay.
And the movie over there, I was playing. Everybody there was playing Street Fighter at that time. Like 90% of the arcade machines there, but there was one machine that just came in, like maybe my second week, it came in, and they had just put it in right smack in the middle. It was a Mortal Kombat machine, and people were trying to play it. People didn't know how to.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "This is my time."
This is my time to shine. Cracks
And
knuckles.
the problem I was so irritated with myself that I only knew how to play two characters. I only knew how to play Scorpion,
Of course.
or Sub-Zero.
Of course.
Oh,
the
not
only
even Raiden. Okay.
Only two characters. Well, no, I knew how to play them, but I didn't know their
Fatality.
Their fatality.
Oh, yes.
There's no
Okay,
point
okay.
in playing a guy if you don't know his fate.
That's
Yeah.
true. You're right.
So I have to tell you, the first time ever that I people were just chilling there, and I was playing, and then I did the fatality. People around me went crazy.
Lost their mind.
The mall
They were
erupted.
like, "Oh my god!" And so I was playing. Everybody, "Oi, how did you do that?" And I was like, I was, I don't know. And
You'll
so-
have to beat it out of me.
by I think I was there for 2 more weeks. By the end of that second week, everybody knew who I was already, and they're like, "Oh, he's here! Watch, take a look at this. Take a photo.
Wow, dude. Oh, man. What a feeling that must have been,
Dennis
dude.
went there without his shirt on and just sweatpants on, like he was Liu Kang.
And just a towel over his shoulder.
Because I remember, remember at Tang's. And there was always like a bunch of people that, like I forget the kids, but there were 2 kids in there particular who was really good, and they had their girlfriends there with them for some reason, and their girlfriends was wearing like the typical 90s like girlfriend outfit, like it was barely on type thing. It was pretty much like every single time I would go there, it was like, a Fast and the Furious type thing.
A Tokyo Drift episode.
But it was a guy playing video games, and you would go in there, and the girls, like every single time, they'd start like, "What the fuck is this?"
Why can't I have
How
that?
can I be down?
And that was my summer.
That was your moment.
That was your motivation, man. Hey, man, wherever you find inspiration and motivation, dude. 90s is wild. Try to tell that to the kids.
Yeah,
like,
right. That's like I remember at Northridge Mall when they had the arcade, the line for Mortal Kombat when it first came out, I was like, I just remember my cousin describing it to me. He's like, it's like Pit Fighter, but with it looks
How
like
dare they?
You know, he said it looks like Pit Fighter, but it plays like Street Fighter. And in my brain, I go, that's stupid. And then when we went to the arcade, I was like, this is the coolest thing I've seen since Street Fighter.
this is incredible.
Yeah, and then I still remember, I know Sub-Zero's fatality, and I remember Liu Kang's is the easiest one, and then Scorpion's. I can't remember anybody
I
else's.
still didn't like Liu Kang's, dude. I mean, it still didn't make sense to me. A 360 kick? I mean, come on, dude.
Hey, you haven't seen
The dragon.
the behind the scenes of why they picked that?
No, wait, what's the lore?
No, they were just like, hey, can you do this? And he's like, yep, that's it.
Oh, that's it? Forget it. I thought they were trying to find like a PG
No, they were just like,
fatality.
they asked Hosung Pak, they go, hey, can you, like, do this crazy, like, windmill kick? And he goes, yeah. And they go, yeah, that's it.
Nailed it. Save that, guys.
So what's going to happen is you're going to do that.
Save that
Then you'll
JPEG,
punch
guys.
somebody.
Yeah, if you've never seen, like, for those people listening to this, if you've never seen those documentaries, it's really, like, when you see the videos, it actually just looks like them in the video. Like,
Yeah, there's no big
literally
difference.
just like
It's
shaking side to side.
Oh, we are a video now, so like that, like that. Yeah,
Yeah, you can literally like this.
like this. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh man, 90s. Anyway, what a summer that was.
Okay. I think that's it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our episode. Welcome back to the people on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, if you are still here, please make sure to click subscribe. Do whatever all the cool kids do these days, because it turns out that's what you need to do.
Oh, there you go.
Find what the cool kids do.
Like, comment, and share, something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
All right, on Facebook, where the kids are all at, because kids love the Facebook. Type in the two fanboys and Filthy Casual on the search bar. Add our main pages along with our pretty active group page of like-minded fanboys, fangirls, gamers, geeks, and other pop culture enthusiasts.
And then on Instagram, Twitter, and that's the other thing we have. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, we are Two Fanboys, One Casual, or on YouTube at Two Fanboys, One Casual. And then anywhere you find your favorite podcast, we are there as well.
Yes, and listen to the ads, because hopefully that don't skip the ads. Don't skip the ads.
Eventually. That's it for us today. This is Two Fanboys, and the Filthy Casual. This is Dennis.
This is Lewis.
This is Harold.